Ooh, that is loud. Ooh, that is loud. Ooh, that is loud. Oh no, I gotta turn this down because I'm echoing. Ooh, that is loud. There we go. Bryce, try. Well, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good morning, Try, where you're at. Good evening, Bryce, where you're at. And then you're going to run yours. I know. I'm hopefully not going to be on that long. PMC, hello. Hi. How are you over there? Are you getting rain over there, PMC? Hello, Jeannie. Hello. I was going to try to see if I got some people in here that more than what I want. I kind of want some people in here. If it doesn't happen, then I'm just going to end the live because I really want to get this out, you know? So I am going to see. I am doing well, Jeannie. I am doing well. Thank you so much. How is everybody else doing? Is everybody doing well wherever you are in the morning, in the evening, and at night? Hey, I got this little tiny microphone. Does the sound okay? Or it's a little baby microphone. Oh, hi. Well, hello, Mel. Sounds all good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. How is the weather over there, PMC? Is it cold? And we have, it's freezing here. It's the first time it's actually been like winter here. And I say that literally. Hey, Try, can you translate some of this or see if they can put it in English for me, please? I'm busy. Did you say it's your friend's birthday? 79. Ha! Wow. We've been into the 80s. And then today, I think right now we are 50, 55. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. I wanted to get into this, guys. I'm going to hold like a lot of questions, or if there's any questions or anything else, I'm going to hold it till the end because I kind of wanted to discuss this because it's like near and dear to my heart. But I was kind of waiting for people to come in, if they come in. Oh my goodness, Dusty. Welcome in, Dusty. How are you? Long time no see. I'm glad you're in here. I love it. I'm gonna go outside, guys, because there's an argument going on over here, and I don't want you guys to hear it. There's a lot of shit going on in my world over here, guys. Always something, man. Always. Hello, short. Always something. So there's an argument going on here. So I'm going to take it outside for a minute. And then I'm going to try to get through this without breaking down and losing my shit, because um, it's very near and dear to my heart. And I just want to talk about it. So if any of you guys are going through it or have went through it, um, you know, maybe I can make a difference, you know. But it's very near and dear to my heart. So first and foremost, if you know somebody or are living with somebody that has Alzheimer's, can you throw me some hearts, please? I can't see him though. I'm on my phone. I can't see him. But if you know somebody or living with somebody that has Alzheimer's or dementia, how about just put some hearts in the, if you do, put some hearts in the comments, please. If you don't, go ahead and throw another emoji. I got one. Yep. Bryce, try. Anybody else? Ah, Shorts, her too. Okay. So we got a few in here. Um, Bryce, I think we talked about your grandma before. Did you know that excellent side chicks got some hearts in there? Did you guys know that you can actually donate to the Alzheimer's Foundation? Um, and it's not just what you think it is. Like all the money that you donate goes to caregivers, finding a cure, testing, early testing. There's counseling for us caregivers and other people. I mean, it's just a ton of stuff. And I highly recommend, I was going to put the links in here, but I highly recommend you go and Google that and go to the Alzheimer's Foundation. And you'll see how much money they've raised and where their money actually is going. And I think the caregivers is really need a lot more. I mean, we need a lot of help because we see somebody in front of us that we know and love, and we watch them slowly lose themselves. So I wanted to get that out there first and foremost because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out there later. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get it out there later. So I wanted to go ahead and get that out there. So just Google Alzheimer's Foundation. And if you can donate, we can possibly come up with a cure. We can get testing done. We can find resources, every kind of resource that you could possibly want. Um, and it's all right there. So I want to get that out first and foremost. And secondly, I was going to put together like this whole slideshow of my mom, back in earlier days to now. But I'm not ready for that yet. So I didn't. I'm out here, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm back. Everybody's leaving. Look, there's only 3 people in here. Okay, I had to have a conversation real quick. Um, every time I go live, like some shit goes array. Every time. And it's ridiculous. I can't have any kind of fun. You know, everything has to go array. My dad needed to talk to me for a minute about something. And thank you, Bryce. I appreciate it. Everybody's like, oh, it's a silent live. She went from a live to a silent live. We're out. See ya. Deuces. I'm going to try to get through this without having interruptions and all this shit that's going on. I don't know. I can't guarantee that because every second of every minute of every single time of my day, there's something. So I'm going to try to get through it. But there's only 2 people in here now. So why? Why? What's going on? Everybody just leaves. So we've got Jeannie's in here. Ginny, she's in here. And Nana, and Bryce. Like I said, I was going to try to get through this if I can get out without any interruptions, or this is just going to go to shit and I'm just going to delete it. So I can't guarantee that. And I also want to talk about this because it's near and dear to my heart. And it's oh, you are here. Okay, Try. Thank you. Thank you. You know, everybody's in here, they all left. I want to try to get this out so I can let people know what it's like, living with somebody that has this, because it's not easy and it's not, it's not all the same. It's really a lot. It's a whole lot because you slowly watch that person become somebody who they never were, you know, and your days become longer. There's sundowners comes in. People are like, well, what is sundowners? Sundowners, when a few hours out of the day, they get hyper fixated on something, whether it's rummaging through the house looking for the same thing, like pictures over and over, or looking for their phone over and over, or anything, trying to find their wallet over and over. And then they become angry, and they become somebody they just weren't, you know. My mom has that. There's a new symptom that was brought in, where she talks to people that aren't there now. I didn't catch her. My dad caught her at the door, and she was talking to somebody that wasn't there. I guess that's just another symptom. My mom has become impatient. She's become childlike in a lot of ways. She is confused all the time. Today was a good day. I got the moments captured on camera, but again, that changes like secondly, minutely, hourly. So what's good now can go arise really, really fast. So I like to get the moments in that are where there's moments of clarity. When I was a little girl, I wanted to be like my mom. I felt so safe with her, so loved by her. She worked really hard and she always made time to play. So she worked and played just as hard. And she was always smiling and was just happy. You know, yes, there's been a lot of ups and downs in the marriage with them, which they will be married 55 years on the 20th. And, but my mom, she was really good to me. I couldn't have asked for a better mom, honestly. She would do a lot of things and say, "Don't tell your dad, don't tell your father," like give me money or um, take me somewhere, buy me some clothes, you know. Um, don't tell your father. She was a really, she was a really good mom. And I looked at her and I thought, gosh, for the longest time, I thought she was a flight attendant and not in reservations for the airlines. And I was like, gosh, I want to be. um, Yeah, yeah, yep. That is so true, Try. And I know, I'm so grateful that she knows who I am, you know. Um, she knows still she can communicate. And for that, I'm like super grateful for that. Um, in 2020, started noticing a difference with her. I was noticing she was forgetting a lot of things. And I chalked it up to just, busy, just busy doing her thing. And I just started noticing other little things. And again, it was like she had lost some medication in the house for like, gosh, 4 or 5 months. She had a lot of money in an envelope. She ended up losing that. And I kept finding the stuff. But I thought, gosh, what's wrong? You know, it's actually something seriously wrong. And I was getting angry. We were all getting angry because it was like, this is too much. How are you losing so much stuff? How are you losing this? I don't. So we were all getting angry. Um, and I don't know. We wanted an answer, right? So we go fast forward, and in 2022, February of 2022, she got the diagnosis that, hey, you have dementia. And it was kind of a relief to be like, it's kind of like what we kind of knew that was the case, but we wanted to make sure. So getting that clarification was like, hi, Pooja, thank you. Thank you for coming in. And then here we are. And her symptoms it's now passed on to Alzheimer's. There's been a lot of, like I said, there's been a lot of things that are out of the ordinary that I never would have thought from my mom. She gets angry, um, very impatient. She has no filter. Something she should have had, I think, years ago. It would have been nice if my mom would have had a filter years ago, because um, it would have came in handy, you know. But she didn't. Now she has no filter, and I find it funny at times because the stuff that she says just rolls out like, wow, you know. But at the same time, I don't know. At the same time, it's not who she is. So it's sad per day. Yeah, the fixations on one topic. Yeah, exactly. And the one topic that she brings up all the time is, um, she tells my dad all the time that she wants a divorce and she's going to run away. She's going to run away and she wants a divorce and she's going to go back to Ohio. And this is daily. This is something that happens daily. Um, she says, I don't want to be a burden on anybody. And I'll just gonna and she'll start packing her bags and she'll say, tomorrow, we'll go ahead and go for a divorce. It's the same thing over and over. It's like Groundhog Day. But I've learned that, originally I was trying to tell her, like, No, you're needed here, you're wanted here. Don't do that. You just go with it. You're right. If she's like, hey, we're getting divorced tomorrow, we'll say, okay, we're gonna go ahead. Um, we're gonna go ahead and get that divorce all set for you tomorrow. Dad and you can talk about it with the lawyer. And that seems to calm her down. Um, so you have to just agree. You just have to agree, like, um, with her, because if you don't, it just keeps going and going and going, right? And you get super frustrated, and not every response needs, not every, what did I say before? Not every action needs a reaction. Not every action needs a reaction. So just agree, yeah, you're right. I'll do that. We'll do that. Sure. Okay. Because she'll forget in the morning. You have to agree. There is no question of saying no. And then you also said that every family member needs to ensure. Yeah. Yes. That has been a hard one for my dad, because our whole lives he asked the whys, 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 and he's very argumentative, very argumentative. So he'll go back and forth with arguing with her, and I said, just don't argue, just agree with her, stop the arguing. And I was impatient when I was younger, when I was in my childhood and in my teenage years. Um, I had kids, and my patience, I just having a child, my oldest child, you grow patience. So he, in a sense, um, helped me get the patience, because this, you can lose your patience. And I have lost my patience on this. I've sit down, be quiet. Hi, Bibik, Bibak, Bibak, Bibik, Bibik, Bibik. No, I didn't get the door alarms yet. Um, I'm going to. I'm going to. I will say today was a good day. My dad went to band practice, and I cooked. Nice pronunciation. You're welcome. Um, he went to band practice. I made dinner, and she was very. I made a video. She was very good. She was writing today. She sat there. It was good. It was good. It was good. Then she took a bath. I helped her with her bath, and um, she didn't even want to go outside. I think she didn't want to go outside though, because it's freezing. It's raining and it's like 50 degrees. So I think that's why she didn't want to go outside. But no, the door alarms will be coming, because something has to be done. She can't be taken off, you know, especially with me going back to work and the hours that I'm going to have. Yeah, no, we need those alarms. But I think, through this journey, I went down a rabbit hole, and I went through so much when we got this diagnosed. I went through so much of like the how, why, and you don't really, what I've learned is, if you have fault, like you had a bad head injury, right? They're saying that sometimes getting a big, huge hit on the head could possibly cause this years later. um, that's also with the frontal lobe. I'm in the process of reading Bruce Willis's wife's book. I keep starting it, and I keep getting to a point, and then I stop because I need to do something. But also, I think it's more hereditary than they're not saying, for the simple fact that my grandma had it, my great grandma had it on her side. Again, my great grandma was also 98 or 6 or something when she passed. I think she was 96 when she passed. And I think she got it like at 90. I mean, and come on, let's be real. At that old of age, I think, things happen. And I think maybe hers was because of age. But my grandma, oh, and my aunt, my mom's sister, who's younger than my sister, she passed March of last year with Alzheimer's. So again, I think it's hereditary. Um, if you go and you read on stuff, certain doctors will say, yes, it is hereditary. Other doctors will say, no, it's not hereditary. I do really firmly believe, though, from everything that I've read, getting a big knock on the head, like you fall and you hit your head really hard in the front or in the back, anywhere, I think attributes to it. So that's kind of scary. And to know that it could possibly be passed down from generation to generation, that's kind of scary too. Welcome in, at Nove. Thank you for coming in. Hello. That's kind of scary too, because I look at myself and I'm like, man, what if I get it? What if my kids get it? And just to know that, and my grandpa on my dad's side, he got it. He passed with Alzheimer's also. And it's like, what if, And I question myself. I do. I question myself. I'll be thinking of things to say and I'm like, oh, what was I going to say? What was I going to do? Hold, I need to step back and think about that for a minute. And I forget big, important things. But I also tell myself, hey, you got a lot of shit going on in your life and you're going through this perimenopause bullshit. And that probably has a lot to do with it too. And the fact that I don't sleep right. So, but who knows? This is my question that I ask you guys. Because you can through the Alzheimer's Foundation, and through certain things, you can have a test ran to see if you have it, like if you have the early onsets of it, or if you're going to have it later on. Would you want to know? That's my question. Would you want to know? Would you want to take that test to say, hey, let me find out? And I think I will know your answers to that because I know my personal belief on it. But if you could take a test, and you can, and to find out if you had it, would you? Or if you carried it? Just answer in the comments, all 6 of you. You would want to know? So Troy would want to know. Okay. Anybody else care to answer that? I do not want to know. Bryce says no. I have a greater chance because I got issues. Yes, exactly. You do. But I'm still finding out. Well, yeah, with what you had in the past, yeah. Bryce is saying no. I kind of figured that, Bryce. Yeah, you would want to know. Side chick would want to know. So this is the thing, okay? This is my other question then. What if you knew? What if you knew that, let's say they're like, okay, we can't say when, but we can say that yes, later on you will develop this incurable disease. What would you do with that bit of information? Viking. Oh my goodness. Hi, Viking. Thank you for being here. What would you do with that bit of information? Would you take it and be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this? Or would you take it and live your best life? Like, what would you do with that bit of information if you found out? Well, how would your life change? Thank you, Viking. I appreciate it. How would you change your life? I know if it's in me, we'll try to be calm and unusual, not with a lot of people. Thank you, Viking. I appreciate you. It's in me will try to be more calm than as usual. Yeah. Hmm. Um, I've went back and forth with this with myself. I'm like, do I want to know? Do if I could take this test, which I probably could, right? And with the chances of it coming back, mom having it, my aunt having it, my grandpa having it, um, my great grandma. I think if I was to take it and no, I would automatically think like, what about my sons? What about my sons? What are their chances? Like, does this skip a generation? And from what I've read, it doesn't matter about the generation at all. From what I've read, it's just you either going to get it or you don't. Good. I've been working with you too, bro. Good. Really early morning. I don't know. Yeah, it is probably really early there, huh, Viking? Um, what would you do with that bit of information? Hello, Vika. I know I have to say it that way because I'm going to mess your name all up. I'm going to butcher it. He goes like, yes, it's around 4 a.m. It's like 7:45 in the morning here, or 7:15 in the morning here, something like that when he goes live. My time. Wait, 4 a.m. Oh yeah, that would be right because then it's 4 a.m. the following day. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Because you're like 20 hours ahead of me, I think. I think we figured that out. Aren't you 20 hours ahead? I'm pretty sure you are because it's 10:30 at night here. So what is it like 5, 6 o'clock in the evening there, Viking? Oh. Um, I'm I'm a lot, Viking. I was gonna get back to you on Messenger. I've been meaning to get back to you on Messenger. I just haven't. 6:30. Yeah, I thought so. I've been a lot, Viking. A whole lot. But I'm still standing. How have you been? How are things in Vikings world? Mm. Yeah, so Viking, I may be standing on my I might be when I say standing, I'm not standing straight up. Let's just say I'm on my I'm kneeling. I'm kneeling. I'm scrouched over like squats. So I leave you to it. Yeah. There's a lot going on. There's so much going on, Viking. I was bringing this one up tonight about Alzheimer's and how, that's affected my mom and myself as caregivers. And if, anybody that knows anybody that's been living with Alzheimer's, a loved one, because it's not easy by any means. No, it's not a bother. Um, don't worry about it. I got your message and I didn't respond. Um, I just wasn't ready to respond. If I'm being honest, I just wasn't ready. And I know you get it. I know you get it. What's going on in Vikings world? I know. I know. Always Viking. Always. Mm. And also, I haven't really been on YouTube either. So I know that you've had some streaming lives because I get the notifications and I'm looking, I'm like, I'm just really not. I really just stepped way back on YouTube. I just don't have a lot of time. Am faithful to a couple channels, but there's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind my madness. A reason behind my madness. Me will be back to work hard, play hard. I actually am starting a new job next month, so I'll be back to work too. I haven't been working, so I'll be back to work also. Hey, Viking, you gonna build me that house that I want? You know, that little tiny home? You gonna build me that? Build me my house, Viking. Build me my house. My little tiny home. Build it. Keep on keeping rocking. That's right. Bibic, that's right. Out of matchsticks. Right? Out of matchsticks. Hey, as long as this holds up, I don't care. As long as it fits me and my girl, me and Violet in there, I do not care. Matchsticks. I know you got better than that. If it can hold me and Violet, and it's in great weather, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Like Tone Loc. Exactly. I know. Oh, I know. I know, Viking. I know. So how are you doing? How is it? I didn't get to ask how everybody's day, night, evening is going. Viking's way over on the other side of the world. So he's like way, way over there. So he's 20 hours from me, ahead of me. Ginny says she's got a friend's birthday party she's going to. Isn't that correct? Is her birthday today, Jeannie? Bryce, is it snowing over there? Buy some real estate. And we can drink till we drop. Yeah, buy some real estate. Hey, let's make a happy medium between New Zealand and the United States. Build one in between. In between. It's cold, I bet. Is it snowing? Have you had snow? I know that Southern California, 20th of oh, the 20th of February is your birthday. Nice. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. And you are going to be 20 years old. What's the temperature over there, Bryce? Is it like in the negatives, or is it just really, really cold? Let me guess. I didn't look. Let me guess. 21? Is it 21 degrees? Between 21 and 32. You're welcome. You are very, very welcome. I hope you have a great birthday. The 20th is my parents' wedding anniversary. They're 55 years that they've been married on the 20th. So there's some things happening on the 20th. Oh, wow. And yours is literally like in one day away, huh, Jenny? And Jenny is turning 20 years old. That's what she is. Watch. Let me see if I can do something. Watch. Let me see if this will work. Let's see. Let's do this. That's for Ginny. Here we go. Happy birthday. There you go. Let's do it again. That was for you. Oh, it's 35 degrees. Okay. Okay. I figured it was around there. Did I said 21 to 35, didn't I? Drum rolls. Watch. Watch. I can do this too. I like it. I'll do this. Applause. And then we'll do a gong. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have dinner. Just message me, bro, when you can. Don't worry about the time. All right, I will, Viking. I know, because you're 20 hours ahead of me. So I will. Enjoy your dinner. Hey, what are you making for dinner? Look at Bryce is laughing. I can't wait till summer to take you up on the mud wrestling challenge. Oh God. I can't. Hold on. Let's do it again. Hold on. One more time. What's this one? Roast is coming out of the oven. Yes. Thank you. My cook up. Thank you, Viking. It's kind of what I do. It's kind of my jam. I can cook a lot of things. Thank you. I appreciate it, Viking. Here we go. Let's do that bounce one again. Guys, I'm sorry. I haven't been on StreamYard in probably like a year. I will. I will definitely message you. I will message you soon. And I know that you'll read it when you read it. And I will answer your questions that you have asked. I just wasn't like ready, you know? There's a lot of things I haven't really talked about that I wanted to talk about. Why are you muted? I'll see if I can enjoy your dinner. So you're not going to listen? Try. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this because it is, very near and dear to my heart, and I try to um, do the best that I can with what we have. My main thing is if you guys want any kind of resources for your caregivers, and for your loved ones that are suffering with this, I highly recommend you go on that website that I mentioned earlier, because there's a lot of resources for the caregivers and for the people that are suffering with it. It's a hard thing to juggle. It's really hard. And I know she does. I know. Because she wasn't out, because she was in my room. Baby, what? I'm right here, Violet. I'm right here. Oh, God. Jeez. Mommy's been right here. My goodness. Jeez, you act like you haven't seen me. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you hungry? Are you hungry, baby girl? Are you hungry? You want dinner? Yeah. You want dinner? You want dinner? Yeah. Yeah. Mm, I know. Tell me. Tell me. I know. Well, I was waiting for some more people to come in, but apparently they're not. So that sucks. Um, I've had this up here since yesterday, and they're not in here. That sucks. That sucks. I don't know where they're at. It is 10:30, so it'd be 9. It'd be 11:30, 12:30, and 10:30. Huh. But anywho, I've got to feed my girl, and I'm gonna get off here because I really just do want to chill, and I'm going to. Well, I was gonna get off because nobody like people aren't in here, and I was hoping that they'd be in here because I wanted this to reach people, and I really wanted to talk about it more. But there's nobody in here. I even told some people in my group, like a group that I'm in, hey, um, of all these ladies, I said, hey, I'm going to be live at this particular time. Grant you, I was late. I know that, but they were like, yeah, for sure. No, they're not. They're not. So, yeah, Miss Violet's hungry. They might be busy. Yeah, they could. Yeah, you're right. They could be busy. Muse on your lap. Of course he is. Always. They could be busy. Yeah. It's just they were like, yeah, I'll for sure be in here. I'll for sure. And that was like 40 people. And not one of them has showed up in here. And if they have, they haven't said anything. So that sucks, man. Because others are mostly busy or hunting for people throwing super chats. I'm talking about people like off of YouTube. In a group of ladies. There's like 40 of us. And I put it in there and I was like, hey, ladies. And they're like, yeah, for sure. And grant you, I know we're on different time zones, like by an hour or two. But I don't know why they didn't come in. Actually, it was none of them that were on YouTube. It was just a group of ladies, all ladies. But I'm freezing. Come on, you want to eat? I'm gonna feed this big girl here. But if you check out the website one more time, go to Google, check out the Alzheimer's Foundation. Um, there's a ton of resources on there, ton of resources, more than you'd ever think. Um, and you can get help for yourself. You can get help for your loved ones. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I could turn this on real quick. And let me do it. Let me do it. Hold on. Well. Oh, look, look. See how small it is? It's buffering. It's buffering. Do you see this? Look how little it is. I'm checking that. I don't know if it makes a difference though. My phone is far away. Does it make a difference? Like, do I sound far away? I really wish they would have came in. Oh, well, look at this. Some people are coming in. Nanina? I can't say her name. Oh, no, I can't say her name. Nanina? Is that what it is? Am I getting that right? Hi, Haynes. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm here. Nice. But some people are coming in. I guess I can just sit here for a minute, right? I am okay. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on one sec. Okay, what did I miss? I had to check some stuff out. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Well, I guess nobody else is coming in. So on that note, um, God, guys, that sucks. I really legit like asked these ladies, and like I said, there was at least 40 of them. I'm like, hey, um, I'm gonna be live tomorrow at this time, and it was a topic that was really important, and near and dear to my heart. And they were like, yeah, for sure. And they've dealt with so much of this, and they're not even here because I haven't seen. Oh, look at you! You're on both accounts, and they haven't been in. So that's weird. That's kind of disappointing, actually. I know, but you're right. But I was really looking forward to him, coming in because we've talked about it in our group. We've talked about it for a long time. Just do your thing. Don't mind. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's just disappointing because they've dealt with it too, and they were like, yeah, it's something that they wanted to talk about as well, and or listen to. And I mean, grant we could find the resources out there with going to Google and stuff, but they'd want to like talk for sure or listen, but they're not. It's okay. It's okay. It took a lot for me to even get on here and just like approach it, bring it up because it's a topic I've been wanting to talk about, but I get really emotional when I talk about it. And it's just been an emotional year. So for me to even like go up on here and hold it together and talk about it was a good step in the right direction. But I know there's a language barrier too. And they're like, what is she talking about? What is she saying? I don't know what she's saying. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Bibic. Bibic. I know I'm saying that wrong. You're right. But I am going to get another cup of coffee. I was having some coffee. I'm going to make another cup. I got my little sidekick right here with me. Thank you. I know I'm saying it wrong, right? How do you say it? Look at Bryce. Bryce. When I stress Bryce, I grab him and I shake him like this. And I'm like, I'm stressed. Get me through it. Get me through it. You know who it is, Bryce? I know you know who this is. Who is he, Bryce? Tell me. Tell me who he is. This seems like chauvinistic guy in TV. He is. Is he Tate? Hi, Krishna. Welcome in. He is on TV. He's an actor. Wait, Adam. Adam? This is not Adam. No, not Bruce. Andrew Tate. No, not Andrew Tate. No. It's not Andrew Tate. God, no, it's not Andrew Tate. No. Not Andrew Tate. Shamar, Joe. It's Shamar Moore. Larry. I cried. Simon. Now I know my name is Simon. Hey, do you remember that song? Way, Hank. Do you remember the song? Anybody that's Gen X in here? I think there's one other person that's Gen X in here. Do you remember that song? Now, correct me if I'm crazy. We were little people at the time. And it was like, now I know my name is Simon and I love to do drawings. Do you remember that song? Or am I the only one that remembers that? Felix. Shamar. And then I go into his ear and Jason. No, I wish it was Jason. It's Shamir Moore, the actor from CSI. I want to get a Jason Momoa one. I want to get Jason Momoa one. I want to get bobblehead. Jason Momoa, and there was another one. Oh my gosh, Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. I want that one. And I don't know. I have to think. This was actually SWAT. You're right, Bryce. SWAT. He was from SWAT. You're right. Bryce got it right. Yes, SWAT. I said CSI, right? No, you're right, SWAT. I don't know if they have bobbleheads. I got this one from a friend of mine. She was working at HR. She went to this place. She worked at Paycom, And she had this gift for me for like a year. And she's like, I have a surprise for you. And I've been wanting to drop it off. And when will be a good time? And you're going to love it. And I'm like, a surprise? I love surprises. And she's like, yeah, you're really going to love it. And it's going to come in really handy when you need it. And I'm like, what the heck? And it was literally for a year. And one day she dropped it off just last year, like the later part of last year. I opened it up and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious now? Are you freaking kidding me? And she got me this. And he has come in handy. Like when I was working, I'd have him right here on my desk. And I'd get angry and mad and all kinds of emotions. I'm like holding them and then I'm just like tapping his head. And I'm tapping and tapping. But if I can get like maybe a Lenny Kravitz from Dave Grohl, just one hot hunky guy that's like tatted up with long hair and built. I'll take that one too. And be like, yeah, that's right. That's my sidekick. All nice and tatted. Although a bald head is nice too. But yeah, I'll put that on my Amazon wish list. Get it? Got it in my Amazon wish list. I think somebody in here might get it. Might have gotten it. The Amazon wish list. But yeah, so I'm going to make another cup of coffee. I have to take a drug test tomorrow, pre-employment drug test for this job. I start with a new job, next month. So tomorrow I gotta put my big girl panties on and go. I think it's like, I don't know, 5 miles, 6 miles. I don't know, something like that. And take my drug test. I found Jason Momoa Bob. Oh my God, Bryce, send me over a text message with that, or in my message, or oh my God, better yet, Bryce, buy me one. Buy me one, Bryce. Our birthday's right around the corner. You can get me an early birthday gift, and I can get you a really early birthday gift. Just tell me what you want. No, but seriously, send me that link. And I want to check out a Jason Momoa bobblehead. No, not Fish Dude. Yes, Fish Dude. Yes, 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 yes. All 6'5" and 260 pounds of Fish Dude. Oh, yes, that would be the one. That would be the one. He's actually gotten bigger lately too, which I didn't think would be possible, but he did. He is. He's bigger and can't believe it. He looks like he stinks. You know, I wonder that. I've thought about that. I follow him on Instagram, and I've thought about that too, because there are times where I'm like, he looks kind of like he's dirty, but I bet he sweats. His sweat smells so good. I bet he just has a nice manly smell to him. Because I think he looks like he smells because he just doesn't look like clean. Because he's just always roughing it, you know. But I'd still lick the sweat off of him. Oh, I would. Oh, I would. No shame in my game. Lick the sweat off of him. Rub it off of him. Be like, oh, Jason, you got a little bit of sweat right here. Let me just take that sweat and just. So yeah, he does. I have found his Instagram. Well, you got to make sure it's actually him. It's Pride of Gypsies. Pride of Gypsy Bryce. That's his actual real Instagram account. There's a lot of impersonators out there. Pride of Gypsy. Pride of Gypsies? Or Gypsies or Gypsy? One of the two. You guys all right out there? Huh. When it gets quiet, I get concerned. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm gonna get vertical and I'm gonna chill. I'm getting tired. I just got out of the shower and it's freezing outside. And I appreciate everybody being in here. Thank you so much, guys. And I will be back soon because I wanted to discuss some things, some other things too. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in my women's group again and see if they come in. Um, but in the meantime, I want to say have a great rest of your day, evening, night. Peace, love, and coffee mugs. I'm out, guys.